Kiara, what's yours?
Joseph.
Joseph,
Yeah.
nice to meet you, Joseph. I hope you haven't been waiting too long.
No, just getting comfortable here.
Good, I'm glad. So you like this environment? You feel safe here?
This is great.
Oh, perfect. Well, Joseph, before we start, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself so you get to know me a little bit better before we begin. So, as I just said before, my name's Kiara.
Okay.
I'm new here to the company of the mental health company. They've just employed me as their new support worker, social worker.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Really enjoying it so far. So, before that, I was doing support work in disability and mental health as well. And I just did my master's in social work at JCU, and before that I did a couple of other degrees at JCU, so I've always kind of been in the Townsville area, so that's a bit of my professional background. My personal, I've always been here in Townsville, I grew up here, my family's here. I'm really looking forward to working within our local community and helping whoever I come across.
Yeah, right.
I've always been very passionate about helping people, which is, I'm so glad I found it so soon. Yeah. So yeah, that's me. And what about yourself? Please give me a little bit of information about you.
Oh yeah, well, I have no exciting background really. I'm 28. I moved up here from Melbourne 10 years ago when I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah. So actually I moved up just to do some mining, but that didn't work out because, the mining company ran out of money or whatever, and there was no work. Yeah. Basically made redundant, I think they call it. Yeah. And from then on I've just been working here and there, odd jobs, Can't even live with my sister, then I lived with my mates for a little while, and then found myself in the park 2 days ago, so I am homeless at the moment.
Oh, well, we'll definitely get that sorted.
Yeah,
before you leave.
That's actually why I'm pretty much here.
Yeah. So, did your sister move up with you when you came to Townsville?
No, actually, I came up to live with my sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's much older than me. She's
Yeah.
already settled down. Yeah. So I thought I'll come up and I'll, look for work near my sister. And
Yeah. Are you guys close?
yeah. Well, yeah, we're close. Like, she's almost like my second mother to me, to be honest.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you said that your sister's recently kicked you out.
Yeah, so I guess before I was working, when I used to work, I used to live with her back then as well, and I was helping with the bills, but I was gone most of the time, fly in, fly out job.
Yeah.
But then now, I've been struggling to maintain accommodation. So she told me, you can come stay with me for 4 weeks. And
Well, it was nice of her.
Oh, yeah, and then wait, and then 3 weeks later, she kicks me out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what happened there?
So instead of giving me that last week, apparently something about me being dirty and disgusting and never helping around the house, yeah. Like I do it all the time, but apparently I was just unproductive, sleeping on the couch, at 3 in the afternoon. I mean, I'm tired. I'm a tired guy. Like after, I don't know, spending hours looking for jobs, I'm exhausted. I just want to lay on the couch. And so yeah, she had enough of me apparently, and she just kicked me out. So like we are close most of the time, but at the moment we're not talking at all.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Joseph.
Oh, it's alright.
That must be really hard for you because obviously you've expressed that you and your sister are very close. Like you moved here to spend more time with her.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, and especially if you view her as a mother figure, is that really affecting you? How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm just really angry. Like sometimes she says I'm a certain way and then I do certain things, but I don't think I'm like that at all. So it's very frustrating, and then usually she will turn around eventually and be like, okay, let's sort things out. But right now, I've had enough. I don't want to hear from her at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph, before we go any further, I just wanted to quickly touch on limited confidentiality. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, is that stuff about me being able to open up?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Sorry, do you mind going over
Yeah,
it
of
with me?
course. So pretty much you're on the right track. So everything you and I talk about stays here in this room. So everything you tell me is confidential and stays between us.
Okay.
However, if I do feel like you may be in an unsafe environment or maybe in an unsafe mindset where you may hurt yourself or other people may be getting hurt,
Okay.
I would have to advise my supervisor and go on from there. So is that okay?
Yeah, that's right. You don't have anything to worry with me. I'm a good guy.
Yeah, perfect. And another thing I just wanted to quickly touch on, I do understand that I'm a woman and maybe you would feel comfortable or too comfortable talking to a man. I just want to make sure, are you happy talking with me?
Yeah, actually most of the time I prefer talking to women because, you know, blokes sometimes they just, you know, it's all serious and stuff, and you seem like a really good person.
That's great. I'm really glad you feel that way. I actually feel like we'd have a really good connection going on at the moment.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, perfect. Well, let's get back to it. So we were just talking about accommodation and that you're pretty much couch surfing, so your sisters kicked you out and you went to your friend's place, and let me know what happened there. What happened with your friend?
Oh, so, you know, my sister kicked me out, so I went over to my mate's place, and he was like, yeah, you can stay with me, and then a week later, he had unexpected guests, and he kicked me out as well. We're not talking either, because, I mean, how are you going to let me come in, and then you just kick me out without knowing? That's how I ended up in the park. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been in the park.
And did something happen in the park?
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. The park was alright because I met a few other people who were homeless.
Yeah.
Except this one night, I guess I don't know where they wandered off to. The others are gone. I had 2 guys try to sexually assault me. That was just last night, and that's why I'm here today.
Joseph, you must be really shaken.
Yeah, it was scary. Fortunately, I managed to get away, you know, good time, but didn't sleep for the rest of the night, so I'm just, knackered, I'm so tired.
You must be absolutely buggered. I'm so sorry to hear that, Joseph. Did you want to put in a formal complaint to the police?
Yeah, I guess we could do that, but will I be able to still get accommodation? Or?
Yeah, of course. We're definitely going to work together on getting you accommodation. For us contacting the police, it'll be really great just so we can have it in the system.
Okay, yeah.
Just in case this may be a constant reoccurrence here at that park.
Okay, yeah. So, I'm happy to help you guys out. I mean, you're helping me, I can help, you know, the community
that's
as well.
Great. So, what I'm really hearing from you is we're definitely going to work on this accommodation situation. You've obviously been really struggling the past month and a half, it sounds, when it comes to accommodation.
Oh, yeah.
And I completely can understand when you don't feel like you have a safe place to live, how are you supposed to get everything else organised? You'll be really, so...
I'm happy.
So we'll definitely get that organised. What about, are you feeling a bit down with having no communication now with your sister and your friend? Is that something you want to work back on?
Yeah, I guess maybe. I mean, the way they look at it, they keep seeming to think, you know, once I've got accommodation, once I've managed to find myself a job, then they'll, you know, I think that's when they'll start talking to me, because apparently I need to get it together at the moment. So it is something, you know, I'm so angry at her, but she's my sister. I want to make her proud.
Well, we're definitely going to work all on that, Joseph.
Okay, thank you.
So I just want to quickly check, are you connected to public trustee at all?
Yes, I am actually.
You are?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, if you are okay with giving me the authority, I might get in touch with your public trustee officer and see if there's any available funds for just a short-term accommodation.
Yep. Go for it.
So at least
I trust you. Go for it.
Fantastic. I'm really glad to hear that, Joseph. So with that, then at least we know that you are in a safe environment, and then we can work on a more stable accommodation once we have that short-term accommodation sorted out. We'll go into stable accommodation, and then we'll just continue on with everything else that's going on within your life.
Sounds fantastic.
How's that?
Sounds really good. Thank you so much, Kiara.
Perfect. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. So how about we hop over to the front desk and we'll use that phone and we'll get in touch with the public trustee and get you all sorted.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, well it was so lovely to see you.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
I'm really excited for our next catch up.
Oh, wonderful.
Alright, come
yeah,
on.
Thank you.